What's good, everyone? Welcome back to FaShaun. This is episode 31. Today, I thought we should just continue more of the conceptual episodes rather than the product review episodes, just because, there's only so many things I'd like to review. But in the future, that'll change as things rotate out. But for today, what I'm thinking to really delve into is maybe a dilemma that a lot of young men face when maybe it's the summertime, maybe even fall or spring when it's a little bit chillier outside, where you want to dress for comfort, you want to dress for the weather, you want to dress if it's hot or it's cold. So you just want to be comfortable. You don't want to deal with any of styles more gritty nature, I guess, on your skin physically. But at the same time, you want to be seen as attractive, or you just want to show a little bit of your figure off. Maybe you're in the gym, maybe you're doing this sport, that activity, and you want to look comfortable, but at the same time, you want to look good. So, that's the truth of it. I know a lot of people might say that's a bit crass or a bit blunt, but at the end of the day, I think we're all human beings, and even when we want to dress, we want to be lazy and dress in comfort, I still think it makes sense why we want to still look good. So yes, let's get into it. I think I found a solution, and I'm going to see if I can teach you all. The reality of this situation, oh my gosh, the siren outside, of course, just at this exact moment. The reality of the situation is that it's not a real problem. It's not something that requires real attention that's necessary, in the sense that, when I want to dress comfortable, maybe sometimes I don't want to dress to get the attention of the people or to, be seen as attractive, etc., etc. However, there is a tiny thought in our mind where it's like, if I could know how to do both, I think that would help us out a lot. The benefit of knowing both is that you can essentially have the full range of options available for you. Do you want to hide? Maybe today's just not that day. Do you want to be seen? Sure. Okay, today's one of those days. However, I want to be comfortable while doing it. And so to have that range is really important. And again, if you want to use your style to affect your confidence, it's good to know how to do that. We oftentimes feel that maybe baggy clothes inhibit us. Maybe we work really hard for that body. The summer has arrived. What do? And we want to be comfortable. Oh, but I'm wearing baggy clothes, and now I can't show anything, right? Not that you need other people's validation, but if you worked hard for it, you kind of want to flaunt it a little bit. Perfectly human, perfectly understandable. If you employ proper technique, the proper silhouette is mostly proportion based. It doesn't matter if you wear baggy clothes or not, your figure will still be shown. And so employing those skills is the only real solution to sort of being comfortable while at the same time still trying to look attractive. Also, dressing casually and looking good versus looking good while you're all dressed up, the former is a lot harder, because nobody expects you to look good while you're dressed casually, like you're dressed lazily. So if you could do it successfully, it shows you have a lot of skills in this department. So there's the problem, not really the problem. Let's look into what my solution is in order to sort of solve this. There's two solutions that I've thought of that work really good for we're going to say summer for now. Let's sort of go more into the details in a bit. The two ways that I would tackle this problem would be to leverage two different proportions. One is the hourglass proportion, okay? So you want the waistband, or essentially wherever your pants end, your shirt to start. You don't want any overlap. The next one is what I call the inverted triangle. So wide shoulders, going straight down into something more sleek and slender at the feet. So think of this as maybe like a sweater on top, shorts, like maybe 5-inch shorts, inseams on the legs, and then longer socks with more of a low top. So you sort of increase the proportion here of your shoulders. Your shoulders are going to be looking good, and then it slenders down towards the feet. You can even maybe bring that proportion up a little bit on the inverted triangle by wearing a hat. But it's really up to you. For the purposes of this video, I won't wear a hat. I want to show the triangle proportion as much as possible. Let's get into it, starting with the hourglass. Forgive the outside noise. I am at a cafe.
But yeah, I wore a hat. It's a Balenciaga Sinner's hat, my cropped Carhartt sweater, some Everlast, pretty cool like lounge sweatpants, and some Ramones.
So this is the outfit. This is the hourglass outfit. Again, very casual, very lazy. Cropped here so that it's right at the cinch point for the pants. There's your hourglass, and that's why it looks good. Now, again, we're going to be doing this with FCP, my proprietary framework on styling anything and everything. Starting off F fit, everything is very loose, everything is very casual, very comfortable. Nothing is tight where it shouldn't be tight, or loose where it shouldn't be loose. And everything is great. Everything works well. We'll go a little bit faster through this because it's not a product review, it's more so a conceptual sort of episode. Contrast, very easy. A lot of people have black sweats. I chose that for a reason, to be as relatable as possible. So black over here, white logo stitching here, white over there. I even added my headphones because I usually wear headphones when I walk outside. So the same sort of cream white as the Ramones. Yellow, actually goldish yellow on the hat, and red here, and then goldish yellow and red here, and then gold over here on my necklace, and then red on my other necklace as well. So, you know, when you complete the circle for contrast, again, you wanna carry color throughout your entire body. So if you have one thing in black, you need another thing in black, you have completed the circle. If you have one thing in gold, you've completed the circle there. Cream over there, cream on here, white creamish over here, you've completed the circle as well, right? So that's really important to just flow the color throughout, because that's what gives harmony and flow throughout the entirety of the outfit. Lastly, we have proportion. Again, the hardest to get right, but what I'm really focusing in on for this outfit and then for the next one, I'm actually going to be using the exact same shirt on top to show you the variety that you can do with just one thing. And again, we've utilized the hourglass proportion here. So standing perfectly straight, it comes up here, cinches at my waist, so it sort of gets smaller, rises back up, wider at the shoulders, a little bit of an increase as well with the headphones over here and the hat, so it makes this area of the proportion much larger. And, you know, for a young guy, for men having larger shoulders, you kind of want that. It's why suits are padded as well, right? On the shoulders. So that's outfit number one.
Okay, so same hat, same sweater, some great Nike running shorts that I got that are reflective silver. They're so cool. And then the Wales Banera Saba Club.
Okay, again, going into FCP, fit is very good. You already know about it. Contrast, it all contrasts really, really well. Cream white on the shoes, cream white, or I should say white on the socks. Gray on, okay, reflective silver on the shorts, reflective silver on the pants as well. What else? Again, this shirt or sweater, I should say, contrasts really well with this hat. And then I gotta have more cream on the top here just to show off a little bit more contrast on what you're gonna do. But this looks really, really good. You know, this is the inverted triangle, because now we're on proportion, that we've been talking about, right? So you're gonna wanna wear shorts. You're gonna wanna, move hot air out of your body. It's super hot outside. Well, listen, what you can do is this. And you'd be surprised, like you stay cool quite often. And if it's really, really hot, like 35 plus, style kind of goes out the window. If you're going to be outside for a long period of time, you're going to be wearing shorts and a tank no matter what, because if you don't, you're going to overheat and get sick, essentially, right? And so we don't want that. So up until, you know, every temperature varies, but I would say 25 degrees for me, 22, 25 degrees for me is when I can actually dress stylishly and how I want to dress, versus, you know, as soon as it gets past that, it's super humid and I need to walk around all day, if that's my day, then, well, you know, it's a tank and shorts, and that's just a rectangle proportion. That's a normal proportion. It's not really an attractive proportion. It's more of a fashion forward proportion. And so you got to do what you got to do. But up until then, inverted triangle, hourglass works really, really well. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you learned a lot, more importantly, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.